Pathetic Tokubetsu Jonin of Konoha. Tokubetsu Jonin is a rank positioned in between Chunin and Jonin, with only 8 of them in the Hidden Leaf Village. Considering that they rank just below Jonin, they should be quite skilled. However, in the Naruto series, they were somewhat lame. It seems that they didn't have many appearances or chances to shine in battles. Sometimes, they play the underdog to highlight the strength of their enemies. So in this article, I have compiled information about the unfortunate Tokubetsu Jonin of Konoha. I hope you can re-acknowledge how bad they're treated. Ebisu. First up is Ebisu, an elite tutor who has raised several Hokage candidates, with Konohamaru as one of his students. Moreover, he is also one of the first characters, having appeared in the second episode of the main story. But this Ebisu, when he first appeared, had a rather unpleasant personality, and looked down on Naruto as a demon fox. In one scene, Ebisu attempted to defeat Naruto as a good teacher, because he thought Naruto was having a bad influence on Konohamaru. Here, however, Naruto's harem technique was triggered, and Ebisu is knocked down in an instant with a nosebleed. Since then, he has been called secretly perverted by Naruto. But as the story progresses, Ebisu's heart changes and his personality improves. In fact, when Pain attacked Konoha, he showed his courage by sacrificing himself to save Konohamaru from Pain's hands. Furthermore, when asked about Naruto's whereabouts, he said that Naruto was a part of Konoha and never gave him away. However, he was quickly defeated by Pain Narakapath, and his combat abilities were never fully shown. Right after, Konohamaru came and hits Rasengan to Pain. As a result, Ebisu was completely a supporting character. He is a Tokubetsu Jonin who is good at teaching, but doesn't have exceptional personal strength, which feels quite realistic. Marino Ibiki. Next up is Marino Ibiki. Ibiki is the commanding officer of the Konoha Torture and Interrogation Force. Although his head is covered with a cloth, numerous painful torture scars can be seen underneath. It's clear that he has had a very difficult life. Ibiki first appeared during the Chunin exams, where he showed up as the examiner for the first test that Naruto and his friends took. At that time, he conducted a psychologically severe test as a torturer. The test was to choose between: if you fail the exam, you will remain a Genin for the rest of your life, or quitting the test and dragging your teammates down with you. He also explained the mindset required for a Chunin to Naruto and his friends who had passed the test. It was a scene that gave us a sense of his dignity as a Tokubetsu Jonin. However, it is true that he didn't perform well in battles. During Pain's invasion, Ibiki had to face Pain Animal Path. But in the manga version, that scene was hardly illustrated at all. In the anime version, there was a scene where he fought Pain using summoning techniques, such as Iron Maiden and Torture Chamber. In the end, he was defeated by Pain. Thus, while Ibiki seemed quite cool during the Chunin exams, it's undeniable that his character didn't shine much afterward. Well, it would be quite difficult for even a Jonin to defeat Pain. So there's no way a Tokubetsu Jonin could win. Mitarashi Anko. Next up is Mitarashi Anko. She's a sweet-toothed woman who's always eating dumplings and sweet bean soup. She used to have Orochimaru as her boss and has a cursed seal on her neck. Anko is a character whose battle scenes are relatively well written among the Tokubetsu Jonin. First, Anko, who appeared as an examiner for the Chunin exams, ended up fighting Orochimaru, who was lurking there. In the battle, she used techniques like Hidden Shadow Snake Hands and Twin Snake's Mutual Death technique to take Orochimaru down with her. However, she still ended up losing to Orochimaru. Also, during the Fourth Great Ninja War, she fought against Kabuto. At that time, she showcased enhanced versions of techniques, such as many Hidden Shadow Snake Hands. However, she was defeated here as well. Moreover, she was not only defeated, but the chakra of Orochimaru that she had in her body was drained out. As a result, she unintentionally ended up powering up Kabuto. It's just bad luck that she had to face opponents who were far more powerful than herself. It is a pity that she lost many times during the story and had few prominent moments. Furthermore, with Orochimaru's chakra gone, it can be predicted that she has been significantly weakened. It's a shame, given her good looks, but I will never forgive the Anko from Boruto. Gekko Hayate. The next Tokubetsu Jonin is Gekko Hayate. He's a man who always looks pale and sick, coughing as if he's ill. Hayate may look frail, but he is actually the youngest among the Tokubetsu Jonin. It can be said he's a talented person to achieve a high rank at a young age. Unfortunately, Hayate is the only Tokubetsu Jonin who dies in the story. First, Hayate was first to detect the plan of the Konoha crush during the Chunin exams. However, he gets caught by them and ends up in a one-on-one battle with Baki. In this scene, Hayate shows an advanced sword technique called Leaf-Style Dance of the Crescent Moon. This technique was so impressive that even his enemy Baki acknowledged its strength. However, Hayate's sword skills were not enough to defeat Baki. Instead, Hayate is slashed and killed by Baki's wind release blade. In the anime version, he is reincarnated during the 4th Great Ninja War through Impure World Reincarnation. There, he is reunited with his lover, Yugo Uzuki. In that scene, he showed his smart side by piercing himself into Yugo's sword, who was hesitant to attack Hayate. Hayate was a very attractive character with his unique atmosphere and elegant skills. It's a bit of a disappointment that he exited the story so early on. Genma Shiranui. Next is Genma Shiranui. He is very easygoing and handsome character with a toothpick in his mouth as a trademark. He once served in the 4th Hokage's escort squad, which suggests that he has decent skills. Genma appears as a referee in the final matches of the Chunin exam's 3rd test. He encouraged Niji when he was defeated with positive words, and gave accurate instructions to Sasuke during the Konoha crush. At that time, he truly embodied the image of a cool ninja. However, such Genma also ended up being a biting dog character, to convey to the reader how powerful the enemy is. This happens when the Sound 4 confronts Genma before Naruto and the others in the Sasuke retrieval arc. First, Genma faced the 4 with another Tokubetsu Jonin Raido. He then delivered a cool line, saying, "Don't underestimate Konoha ninjas, you puppets of Orochimaru," before going into battle. However, just a few pages later, the two are badly beaten and pierced by kunais and shurikens. This was clearly a plot to show off the strength of Sound 4, with whom Naruto and his team would later clash. It's hard not to feel sorry for Genma and his comrades who were used for this purpose. Raido Namiyashi. Next is Raido Namiyashi. He is a passionate man with burn scars on his face. Like Genma, he once served in the 4th Hokage's escort squad, and he is undoubtedly a skilled ninja as well. When fighting against Hidan and Kakuzu, he demonstrated sharp attacks with his black blade. However, as already mentioned, Raido and Genma both lost to the Sound 4, which shows the limit of their abilities. Moreover, Raido actually made a mistake during the Chunin exams as well. During the Chunin exams, Raido was assigned to protect the 3rd Hokage. He was completely unable to respond to the assault by Orochimaru, who was disguised as the Kazekage right beside him. Due to Orochimaru's attack, Raido was the first to be defeated. Obviously, he was unable to fulfill his mission of protecting the 3rd Hokage. Of course, responding to a sudden attack must have been quite difficult. Still, as a ninja close to the level of a Jonin, I would have liked to have seen him do his best in some way. Aoba Yamashiro. Next, let me introduce Aoba Yamashiro. He is a character with sunglasses and a forehead protector worn tilted. He seems to have a somewhat mysterious personality, and this was evident when Itachi appeared in the Hidden Leaf Village. There was a scene where he carelessly informed Sasuke about Itachi's presence. In combat, he specializes in support-oriented ninjutsu, and is a typical plain character without any flashy accomplishments. When Asuma's team was fighting the Hidan and Kakuzu duo, he appeared in the reinforcements. He then used a technique to confuse the opponents with a massive flock of crows. The effect was neither particularly good nor bad. Also, Aoba can use a technique similar to Inoichi Yamanaka's, which allows him to sneak into the opponent's consciousness. Just before the 4th Great Ninja War, there was a scene where Aoba tried to extract information from Kisame using this technique. However, before he could obtain crucial information, Kisame regained consciousness, and the attempt failed. In the end, he witnessed Kisame's magnificent death as he committed suicide to keep the secret. As a result, Aoba's impression was blown away, both for better and for worse. I believe he was a truly sad Tokubetsu Jonin without any memorable scenes. Sume Inuzuka. Lastly, let me introduce Sume Inuzuka. She is Kiba Inuzuka's mother and a bold, combative character. Like Kiba, she is a ninja dog user and has a dog named Karamaru with an eye patch as her partner. Among the already scarce appearances of Tokubetsu Jonin, Sume has even fewer appearances. During the Konoha crush, she made a brief appearance with her daughter, Inuzuka Hana. However, it is almost entirely unknown what they actually did. During Pain's invasion, she appeared alongside Kiba and confronted Pain Pretapath. At this time, she only used Fong Passing Fong and appeared in just a few pages. Moreover, even Kiba in his Genin days could use this Fong Passing Fong technique. Therefore, it is somewhat lacking in appeal when it comes to appealing her strength. In this way, she might be the most unfortunate character among the Tokubetsu Jonin. Not even given a proper chance to shine. Conclusion. In this video, I have introduced the Tokubetsu Jonin of the Leaf Village from Naruto. To be honest, none of the Tokubetsu Jonin characters are particularly strong. Many times, I thought their abilities were more like Chunin level. Was this setting necessary? With that said, this video ends here. If you have anything to add about the Tokubetsu Jonin of the Leaf Village, please leave a comment. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.